This week on Country Music Junkies, we have a new band to introduce you to. I am joined by Darren and Beth of March to May. Guys, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you as well.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Really pleased to be chatting with you, and I have to start with the obvious question. Where did the name of your band come from?
It's kind of I'll try to give a short version, but we brainstormed forever and couldn't find something that worked or that we liked or that was not taken. And this was one of our final selections. And it just had a really nice resonance to it. And, our friends liked it and stuff like that. But what's nice is that it has a lot of meaning to us as well, because the first song we wrote together was in March, actually. And we came up with our band name, finally, in May. And so it was this formative period for our songwriting and our formation as a duo and eventually a band. And then even better, my birthday's in March and Beth's is in May. So all this kind of symbolism to it.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. Now, you guys are based in Seattle, Washington now, but I know you've been kind of all over the States. What brought you guys together?
We actually met in a kind of funny way. So I had been living in Washington, D.C., and Darren had been in Seattle for several years. This is before we met each other. And I moved to Seattle and met Darren very shortly afterwards, and we actually didn't know that we both played music. I knew that he played, but he didn't know that I was a musician as well, until we were out on the coast with some mutual friends shortly after I'd moved here. And we were sitting around a campfire, and Darren was playing his guitar and singing one of his songs, and I don't know what got into me, but I started harmonizing with him, and it was kind of this spark for both of us. I was like, hey, maybe we should pursue something with this.
Excellent. Well, you guys have been compared to bands such as the Civil Wars and the Banner Days. What kind of influences musically do you guys draw from in your own music?
Pretty wide influences. It's funny because we have pretty diverse musical tastes. I know that between the two of us, we listen not just to folk and similar genres, but also to like pop and rock and country and electronica. And Darren's a big reggae fan, and just like very diverse kinds of music. So I think you can see threads of that in bits and pieces of our music. And people are always a little bit surprised because they're like, "Wait, you don't just listen to folk music?" But no, I think a lot of different influences.
Definitely, and then I think more recently too. We've been more and more influenced by people that sound similar to us, so listening to the Civil Wars and the Skull Season and Jamie Rice and Lisa Hannigan have been very influential in terms of, almost more so inspirational, I should say.
That is great. Well, I want to talk about your debut release, The Water's Edge. It was released just a couple weeks ago in April. And what can fans expect to hear from that, both in the physical sound, but also in the stories that you're telling?
Yeah, absolutely. So, sound-wise, on a very sort of basic level, the instruments on the album are harp, guitar, vocals, cello, and a bass and percussion. So there is this kind of like this strings element, and it's got a kind of like a little bit of a symphonic tone to it, but it's also pretty upbeat. Or parts of it are, but I think in terms of the stories we're telling, a lot of the stories are kind of about beginnings or how you process transitions in your life. And that's one of the reasons that we chose the name The Water's Edge, is because for us that symbolizes sort of this beginning, well, a new beginning, but also kind of sort of looking out onto a horizon that is unfamiliar but exciting, while you have sort of the safety and familiarity of the shoreline behind you.
Perfect. What sort of stuff do you guys have planned now that the music's out there?
We have actually quite a few plans. Our most immediate, actually a couple shows coming up. We're playing at one of the largest folk festivals in the country here in Seattle, actually,
wow.
in a couple of weeks.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that'll be a fun kind of a show just coming off our EP release show, which is amazing in itself. But then we also are planning a little kind of West Coast tour in July and a little East Coast tour in October. And then ideally, we're shooting for sometime in the winter to do an overseas tour over in England. England, Ireland, potentially France and Spain.
Amazing. That sounds so cool. So you've got a lot on the bill for the next few months. That's excellent. Now, if fans want to check you guys out, want to hear your music, where can they go and how can they connect with you guys?
So our website is pretty much the landing page for all of that. It's just marchtomay.com. And on it you can find links to buy our music or links to our social media as well. I would say that the best way to sort of keep in touch with us or and follow what we're up to is probably through Facebook or Instagram. We're on both. For Facebook, it's just facebook.com/MarchToMayBand. And for Instagram, we're at MarchToMay.
Perfect.
But yeah, we love keeping in touch with people, so I would definitely encourage people to jump on those.
Excellent. Well, when we release this, we'll definitely include links to your website and social media pages as well. Darren, Beth, thank you so much for chatting with us, and we wish you best of luck with the upcoming months.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.